Hello and welcome to day number 2 of our 7-day Organize Your Mind Challenge. Today we're talking about emails. And I know when I say that, some of you might be thinking either, I have thousands and thousands of emails, don't even talk about it. Or you might be thinking, emails don't bother me, not that big of a deal. Okay, so what I want to do is read something that was just posted last night from when I'm recording from Stacy. Okay, she's in our Step Mastery group, and here's what she said. I just started the program yesterday. I listened to the first module with the email organization training. I had 5 email accounts with 125,000 emails in my inbox. My kids laugh at me. There have been days that the sheer number has been so overwhelming I could barely stand to look at my email, let alone try to clear it. I spent a few hours yesterday and cleared them all. A huge weight has been lifted. I'm now just dealing with daily incoming and moving them to where they need to go. I also got my Google Calendar set, updated Evernote, ordered my Franklin planner, cleared out my old planner, downloaded Asana, and listed 3 work and 5 home projects on the worksheets provided. Don't feel overwhelmed, that's coming later. If this is the outcome from the first hour of the program, I can hardly wait and am feeling super motivated to finish all the modules. Feeling like a rock star. Okay, this just made me feel so happy because Stacy had more than 100,000 emails and now she got them to 0. And how did she do it? So what I'm going to do right now in this video is I'm actually going to take you into my email. I'm going to show you what it looks like and show you how I work with my emails and just give you a few of the rules that I follow each day. Then if you like that and you think, well, I want that for my email account or multiple accounts, then I'm going to give you a link and a password to a special page and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, are you feeling super excited? So let me go into my email inbox and I'm going to show you what I do. So this is my basic inbox, and up here I have one unread email, and that's unroll.me. I'll tell you about that in a second. And then these are the emails that have come in that need my attention. I have these labeled as immediate action. Now in our free resource, we show you how to do it, but the basic idea is that I don't have anything that's unprocessed, and I make sure that these get totally to 0 about once a week. So that's how I work. Now, I've been running an online business for more than 10 years, so I know that a lot of email is a very common thing online. I also know that when you're managing a family and you're managing a personal life and email is just a natural part of your day, it can feel extremely overwhelming if you don't have a system. Prior to doing this, I had, 3,600 emails, and that was more than 10 years ago. And I always felt a little sick when I opened my inbox because I just knew all these important things were getting lost. If you want to feel really, really calm and clear and feel so good about email, it's 100% possible. I've been maintaining this for years, even through sicknesses or overwhelm or when our business went viral and things just blew up. It's gotten to be something that I actually enjoy. I think email is fun. I do want to just mention briefly about unroll.me. That is a service I currently use at this recording. Some people don't like it. They're concerned how their information is used. There's ways you can work around that. But the way I think about it is that if you're using any type of Google product, Facebook, YouTube, pretty much anything on social media or any resource that's free, your information is being used in some way. And I love unroll.me. And the reason I love it is because right now I have just unroll.me. When I click on that, all I see is a digest of all these emails that are just rolled up and sent to me 1 email per day. So instead of having like 16 emails or 20 emails, all I have is that one from unroll.me. Okay, so what I want to talk about now are just the 4 rules that I use on a daily basis. Once you go through the emails to 0 process, you just have to do these 4 things, okay? First is I obey the 2-minute rule. This is what I learned from David Allen in Getting Things Done. Basically means if you can handle it in 2 minutes or less, you do it. So this unroll.me just came in. That's 2 minutes or less. I just open it. I do a quick scan, archive. If there's something in it I want to act on, okay, then we'll talk about what we do next. I put it into immediate action. That's a label that I have in my email, and you can learn how to do labels, super simple. When I move things to immediate action, it means this is something that needs a little bit more attention. Sometimes I'm going to extract a task from that email. It's going to go on a calendar, on a projects list, a task list, something like that, which we'll learn about in some of these future lessons. Sometimes it can just be archived or it can be forwarded, that type of thing. But If it goes into immediate action, it means it exceeds the 2-minute rule. Okay, so rule number 1 was the 2-minute rule. Rule number 2 is at the end of every day, I briefly look through my immediate action. I've already processed the inbox. I just look at immediate action and say, is there anything that needs my attention before I go to bed? That way, when I go to sleep at night, I'm not even worried one bit about my emails because I know it's all taken care of. And then again, once a week, I'm gonna get them to 0. Okay, rule number 3 is anything that is related to a project or a calendared event, I put it into a folder called @tickler. Now the reason we use the @ sign is because it brings things up to the top. But that tickler folder has been amazing for me because if, for example, I've got something happening next Tuesday, maybe I have a doctor appointment and I have some information that had been emailed to me from a previous doctor. And I'm like, oh, I need to reference this on Tuesday. I put it in the tickler and then I noted on my calendar that that information is there. Or if we have a meeting coming up and I think, oh, I want to review this email, I just put it in @tickler. Then when I'm done with it, I can archive it. But those 2 folders, @immediate action and @tickler, those are the ones I use the most. And then rule number 4 is I just maintain things as they come in. So I maybe check my email 3-4 times a day. I don't leave things in the inbox. I make decisions quickly. I go ahead and archive or delete, unsubscribe, filter, add to unroll.me, that type of thing. But what's beautiful is when I get emails, they're emails I want. And then I can, make sure all the excess stuff doesn't hit my inbox or doesn't need to take up my brain space. Your brain space matters. Your mental clarity matters. And what you're going to learn is this really isn't about email. If you're thinking, oh, email's not a big deal, I still recommend you go through it because once you do, you're going to start learning these patterns. What's funny is people will say, oh, I just got my emails all cleaned out and now I'm noticing I'm keeping my kitchen cleaner and I'm doing dishes and I'm not letting things sit. When we let things sit, it's because we haven't made decisions on them and we've let things get overwhelming. When you learn to just maintain and keep simple routines, it just changes the game. Then I wake up in the morning, I don't even have to check my email first thing in the morning. When I do sit down to check, I can process quickly and it's amazing. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you is we're going to give you this link and the passcode. This is a protected emails to 0. We've got this all set up for you. We've got a brand new video, super short, and a printable version. So you can watch the video, I think it's like 13 minutes long. Printable version shows you all the steps that you need and will help you get your emails totally to 0. We've got links to other articles on the site. It's all set for you. We put a lot of effort into this, making it super, super easy so that you can have total clarity with email. Okay, so hopefully you're excited about that. So your challenge is to at least do something in your email inbox to be able to have more clarity. We recommend you watch this free training. Put in the time, it doesn't take that long, and you are going to get some amazing results. Okay, good luck, and we will see you on the next video.